Good morning and happy Easter. We're not really getting a sunrise service, but the sun just came up behind us over there. It would probably blind you if I put that there, but we're on the trail. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're making the climb up out of Lance Creek, and we're heading over top of Blood Mountain and hopefully heading to Bull Gap. That's our goal for the day. Stop at Neil's Gap at the Mountain Crossing Outfitter and do a little bit of resupply. But look down there, there's some tents. That's where the upper tent side is. Ours was further down. As we go around the corner up here, ours is way down there. But you got quite the climb out of here first thing, and then it's pretty flat going along, and then we'll start up over Blood Mountain, which should be good for some really good views because it's just a gorgeous day today. This is the time where I really appreciate having hiking poles. One of the things I do is I use the black part down there with the strap and use those to help me dig up hills, and it works really well. So if you've never really used hiking poles, you might want to give them a shot, especially if you're going to be going up hills like this. When you're going down hills, you can plant them into the ground, and that'll help you out too. And when you're going across stream crossings, they're really helpful. But I'm going to get back on the trail, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. All right, good morning. We're on the trail. We're out of Lance Gap, or out Lance Creek. We've gone past Girard Gap, and we're closing in on Blood Mountain, and that would be Blood Mountain over there. So, once we peak that, we go down the other side to Neil's Gap, where we're going to resupply. But I've done it before. It's a tough mountain. It's not undoable by most people. If you're in any part of conditioning, you can pretty much do it. But it is pretty imposing when you're down here. But it's still a beautiful day. Awesome hike. Hope everyone's doing well. Pan around a little bit. Nana's down the trail. That's what the trail looks like down there. Lots of rocks and sticks. You gotta be careful so you don't get to enjoy the views very much when you got that. And then back this way, you can see some of the more of the Georgia mountains, Appalachian mountains in the background. All right, y'all take care. All right, good morning again. We are just starting the climb up to Blood Mountain. We're about 1.2 miles from the shelter, and pretty much it's all uphill from here. So we've got about 1,500 foot of elevation gain in the next mile. So it's going to be quite the slog, but there should be some pretty good views from the top. As you can see behind me, it's a gorgeous sky out there. Right down, there's a, can't really see it back there, but there's a shelter back of the woods. That's called Woods Hole Shelter, and then you can see the area surrounding us. So we're still climbing up to Blood Mountain. This is the trail going up to Blood Mountain. It's pretty rocky. I've been on the trail before when it's raining, and it's rocky and slick. And like I tell people, roots and rocks are not your friend. They will trip you and make you slip and fall and all that kind of good stuff. Right now, the rocks are just tripping us. But as you can see, you get to the top, you're going to have a pretty good view. We passed a couple people coming up, and we've been passed by quite a few people coming up and quite a few people going down. But it's definitely a beautiful day for this hike. I'll take care. right, good afternoon. We just left Blood Mountain Peak. We are heading down. There was a lot of people up there, so I didn't do any videoing, but I will post some pictures with this video. We're heading for Neal Gap. We are going to resupply there and keep moving towards Bull Gap and see how we feel when we get to Bull Gap, determine whether we're going to continue pushing on. It was probably 55 degrees up there. Wind's blowing a little chilly. I'm still wearing my therms. I probably could take them off and be okay, but too lazy. But we did drop our packs for about 15 minutes, took some pictures, and now we're on our way down. We'll update you from the trail later. Bye. So we're descending into Mountains Crossing right now. That's the hostel in front of us. I'll do a little bit more videoing when we get to the actual road. You can see the hiker shoe tree that's there, but it's been a long slog, I'll tell you that much. But we're here. We're pretty happy about it, proud to be here. Talk to you guys later. All right, so this is Neal's Gap. That is Mountain Crossing Outfitters. So not really the same thing. But if you look right above that little kiosk, there's a bunch of boots and shoes hanging from the tree. And that's the hiker shoe tree. And that's where people that quit the trail throw their shoes, say they're done. This is probably one of the harder things to do on the trail, believe it or not. But we are here. We'll talk to you later. All right, good afternoon, everybody. We stopped at Neal's Gap for pizza for lunch. Got some resupply. Pretty damn expensive. I think between the two of us for 2 days resupply was like 70 bucks. So it was pretty expensive, but they had stuff we needed and that's what we got. The only thing they didn't have that I would have liked to got was some tortillas, but I got Ritz crackers instead, so that'll be okay. So that's a view of Blood Mountain. We just came down from there, and that's a pretty big mountain. But Neal's Gap is about another 150, 200 feet below us, back in that direction. That's southbound. And we are heading north. We're heading for Bull Gap for the night. We may go to Baggs Gap. It just depends on how far we get with this and how quick we get there. If we think we can make it and our feet feel okay, we're going to push on. We got some nasty weather coming in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I don't like hiking in the rain, but we may end up hiking in the rain. But we will talk to you guys later. Bye.